Welcome back to Timberborn and the Plains, and this is episode 4. So, picking up a few days after the last episode, the hauling post is complete. I have changed the priority for this farmhouse to be potatoes, so we actually get them harvested. They've got their heads buried in carrots and all that good stuff that we needed. But yeah, we've got 2 grills that were sat relatively unused. So we have now prioritised the smelter by haulers, so they are bringing in all of the stuff that we need, and we're starting to get the metal blocks. So the cunning plan for this episode is I want to get using this area. We need more farmland to start with, because we need to up the food production and growing capacity, but also then that allows us to grow the colony, and in time we'll move the trees from here up to another area that we're going to hydrate. So for that lot we need explosives. So explosives factory, yes please, thank you very much. You're going in here, and for now I think we'll put in 2, with this one being the highest priority. There we go, link them both up, because the bad water's come in now, so we're able to pump that as well. And yeah, it's going pretty good. I put a staircase up in here, and we're now cutting down these ones. It's just a case of sort of now planning out where we're going to be. So I think this area sort of here is ideal, as is this lot. You can see where the bad water gets to, so we know where we can plant up to. It's just a case really of waiting to get one of these built, and then we'll reassign some priorities. We'll have, in fact, it could work out quite well in the sense that all these trees should be cleared. We can get rid of this lumberjack and put them to work in the explosives factory. Well, we've just got notification that we have a bad tide approaching, which is not ideal, but it'll give us an idea of how bad things are gonna get. I've also just built another gear workshop, and I've built 2 more lodges, because all these things I want to do, we do need a few more beavers. So I've paused the science, we've paused a bad water pump for now. We're doing okay for logs. Food, yeah, it's hovering. We've got the carrots are really sort of life sustaining at the moment, so that's good. That's not a problem. What we can do now is, if we put the priority for this one where there's just the 2 of them onto potatoes, they should, with any luck, yeah, start harvesting those. That'll bring these grills back online. But I think, there we go. So, explosives. We are going to steal a worker from somewhere. I think it's going to be bad water pump. Right. The good thing about the bad tide is hopefully, well, it'll keep the power running. So we should see how things work. Now, where does this one run? So this one's all the way this way. Now, there could be the potential to take that off and round here, because that looks kind of like that was intended. So we may be able to do that soon. The scrap metal is full, so let's build another large pile there. The path there. That'll sort that out. Let's also try and let a bit of water into here. There we go. A little too much. And we want these right down. I think during the bad tide, we want to get rid of it. We don't want to be holding on to it at all. It might. I think we're going to get hit. Possibly on some of the haters. Definitely on these trees along here, so we'll see just how bad this gets. That's closed, that's fine. Yes, a nice, well, not a nice, but it's flowing, and straight away all of this is taking the hit because it's drying out. But now, whether that's that water there sort of keeping this hydrated, no, it's gradually spreading. Look, there we go. Just starting to 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. It's getting better after the initial surge. Now, whether that's the water here saving it, I don't know. Dropped a bit, hasn't it? Okay. That might not be too bad. I can cope with that. Now they're obviously going to get longer as the game progresses, but yeah, I think that's salvageable. So what we do need is some storage for... I'm going to build this back just so we can potentially put in another level. There, that is going to be explosives. There we go. We got 5 so far. Haha. But that might well be enough when we get some light to start thinking about where to put the water dumps. So I think let's unlock. We'll go singles first. Now, I wonder whether do this first. Scrap metal, there we go. Right, so dynamite. I think of how they're going to reach to do things. Let's do that first. And then we'll go down another level like that, and then we'll do another level like around the edge, I think. Once they've done those. Haven't seen the new dynamite yet. That's pretty cool. Right, what house is going on? So you can now be set back to carrots. In fact, none. You can decide what you'd like to do. This can be raised up to, what did we say? Were we on 70? Or 0.7 before? Actually, no, that stopped the flow of things. There we go. There we go. How are we doing for bad water? We're nearly full, so that's good. Right. Explosives. Detonate. Now. Landscaping. There we go. There we go. These guys are doing a cracking job over here. So the aim is to, if we can get this one done, we'll see how much that actually hydrates. Hopefully it'll be a decent sized area. Then we can put another one so they overlap a little bit. These guys are pumping. What are we waiting for? Metal block from the smelter. Can't even fit another one in there. I don't know if it's worth putting one here. Let's get that lot cleared away. Just to give us a little bit of space. So we can see what is going on. Go. Another one. Right, now let's go. 1, 2. And do that one. That lot is just waiting for them to come back to work. Metal smelter. Ah. There we go. Let's get a path. What are we waiting for? There we go. Super. And then what we'll do is go down one more level. Hopefully that will be good. Then what we're going to need is a water fluid dump. That could go there. And we'll put in... Aha! Let's just have a look. Hopefully that can be built relatively easily. Yeah, planks and logs. We have those. Water's looking good. Food is looking okay. I'm just going to put these on harvest priority for now. You can be back on potatoes. And where's my bit? My builders are down here, aren't they? Well, we're going to have enough power. Could do just... Could always put another row of water wheels in if needed. Now scrap metal is piling up. Good. Right, 7 unemployed beavers. You can go back to work. Let's get builders we're all right for. I'm tempted with another. We put the haulers up to 10. In fact, we'll go. Yeah, 10's fine. That takes up the Takes up the slack a bit. There we go. Come on, get this dynamite done. There we go. It's not connected. That is a very fair point. Let's do that. For storage. How many gears? We've got 42. Let's do that like that. And then we just need you to start pumping. Please. There we go. Whoa. That is epic. Right, let's get this lot cleared of wood. There we go. That needs to be water. Right, we're going to wait for that to fill up and we'll see how much it covers and then we'll put another one in. So we've just started a 5-day drought, which, okay, fingers crossed, we should be all right. Food, be borderline, potentially, but if we can get the potatoes in and harvested, that is going to help things along. So what I was thinking is we're going to start some bread production. So what we need for that is a load of wheat. So where, let's go here, here, all of this. All the way around here, up here, that make most of the space that we can actually hydrate. Let's go, I think to start with, we can probably go quite extensive with the wheat. Go that way. Stagger it down as we go. Right. Cool. So what we need is to prioritize that. And it's just wheat, so that's fine. How are we doing? 277 logs. Water is all right. Food is holding steady. Good. Okay. That is all going to go in. And what we can do is think about the next water dump. So let's go path from here. So if I reckon in the middle here. So landscaping, we'll do the same as we did before. Do that. Get to those. Yep. Let's knock on the time a bit. But everything seems to be holding at the minute. I am tempted to see when we've, rather than adding more units down here for now. Whether we could potentially put in some wheels here for things like the mill. Bakery doesn't need it. That's good, but we will need the mill. So let's do that. In fact, we'll hang on. We'll hang on actually, because what we might in fact do is once we've done these, let's zoom in a touch. 1, 2, 1, 2. We might see about doing this to hopefully increase the flow. I think we'll leave them for now. We put in, won't hurt. Looking good. And then, because what we'll do is we can get them so they overlap sufficiently to give us a nice hydrated area. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan. Right, that one's there, done. So now around the edge. There we go. The water dump can go in along with put that there, couldn't we? Path that. Nope, that's going to be water. Fine. How are we doing? These guys start harvesting. Get the priority set to harvest that lot. So you can see where we sort of managed to keep hydrated too. We've got 0.7 of a day left. But yeah, this level, I mean, it'd be nice over time. Sort of flatten this maybe. Or indeed just try to see how the hydration works. Because that's actually going up a bit. So if we were to... I wonder whether if we were to put a dumping up here, whether it would work and hydrate. That could be interesting. Right, let's get this done. Put the level in there. There we go. Drought has ended, which is good. Right, let's get... There we go. Sorry, I've just opened the Timberborn screen on my PC, which is really annoying. The invite for Discord, that is a little bit annoying. Right, we'll leave that at that. That can be at that for now. How's the flow? Suppose if we do that, we could double stack then. Yeah, let's do it. Come on. Fortune favours the brave. Even if it's just a steady sort of trickle. Right. We might have gone a little too far. So, be safe. Let's go like that. Get that lot removed. That line's in. There we go. We are 5 beavers short. We've got 5 kids coming. So that's good. Food. Again, going back up so we can now set the priority planting. That needs to be at 0.75. That can go up to 1. And eventually that'll clear itself. There we go, just like that. I think we do go for power here. Let's go. Let's go like 1, 2, 1, 2. Got the logs to do that, so that's good. That's filling up. That'll keep spreading to this area. Kinda want to get some more potatoes in the ground, so I think that might be what we do here. Let's just wait and see if that goes up with any more. If the level increasing, whether or not it'll help us with sort of meeting in the middle a bit more. I'm quite a way this way, so that's good. But I think what we'll do, so it's to that line there, so we can go crops, potatoes. Just do, in fact, what we will do, just to keep things relatively neat. Go like this. And how far? Oh, that's bang on. That'll do. Lovely. What we are going to do is 44. It's enough to power the grill. Now, combination barriers. That might not be a bad idea. Does it matter currently? No. Does it affect them walking on there? No. So we'll hold off for now, but what we will do is let's do this. Do we want to do it that way? Yeah, that'd be right. That'll be fine. So we now need to just, we've got plenty of hydrated area. Let's look. If that's the bad tide flowing that way, that's never going to stop. It's this here we need to look at. Okay. Okay. I mean, This is coming right back here. So we could just send it this way and just, I don't know, obliterate that bit, but it's not too bad for now. And if we can keep sort of moving everything away gradually and just have industry there, then I think that's jobs are good. And what I do want to do, and this is curiosity now getting the better of me with the sort of new water physics, is let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's do that. See how that helps things. What we can do, and we don't necessarily need to plant anything at the minute, is look. I mean, that's plenty, isn't it, really? Pop that in there, because that gives us all of this we can then farm at some point. What I do want to do is unlock the mill. Well, I think what we're going to do is we'll sort of have a boulevard of broken mills. This one is being priority with the path all the way along there, and then this side storage, large warehouse, planks. How many we got? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get some decent storage unlocked. That is going to be wheat, and then next to it is going to be wheat flour. Come on, where are you? There. And then we'll see how we get on for bread. I think. Plenty of building going on. Plenty of wheat coming in. Excellent. Excellent. How are we doing for food while I'm off sort of... Right. Okay, they're in up here. Food is alright. Landscaping. I think as well. The next thing to look at, that is that extract. Centrifuge, bad water, 1 mark, 200 horsepower. I do think we need more power, and that's got to come from the water wheels. So, I mean, this is a... Yeah, prime area, really. Then again, the flow's very good there. Let me know where you think we should put some more power wheels. Pretty please, that would be very helpful. Wheat flour. Nice by haulers. Then what we could do is we need, once we've got the flour, we need the bakery. We're spending some science today. Let's go, we'll go this end. 1, 2. And then that doesn't need power. So that logs, planks, gears. Logs, planks, gears, get in. What's that kicking out? 193, which is not bad. Right, let's start stealing some resource, shall we? Is okay at the minute. Let's pause that lumber mill. That's all been eyeing up the builders, that is. So, is it potentially time for more lodges? We're approaching 3 days. Getting the potatoes in. Also, the carrots, there's quite a few coming in. There's quite a few sunflowers. You can be wheat, and you are going to be bread. And you are going to be at a high-ish priority. Probably got a bit heavy on the old mills, but if we can get stocked up on bread, that would be rather epic. How are we doing? 2.2 days away. Need to be able to shut the floodgate this time. So I think, so that holds 6, 12, 18. 9 kids to grow up. So that's 9. And we need 2, I think, for now. And we do need a hearth. That one. Wait. That's paused. That's paused. That's paused. Let's just... It's the science that takes the hit, so... Okay. Let's... You're going to be wheat as well when we get to it. Oh, sweet flour. That's a good output, that is. 190 bread from just those. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Right, while one remembers, let's just gradually start putting up the floodgates. Let's get this filled. There we go. Gonna cause a little bit of flooding. It's okay. Let a bit out. Come on. And wait for it. 0.1. You can go up now. Pop that water right up. There we go. That was worthwhile doing. That'll sort itself out in a matter of seconds. He hopes. Haha. No problem is, the old grist mill stopped. Maybe wind power might be an idea. Right. Let's give you priority. 'Cause I want to see if this works. Now that we're in a drought for 7 days. Okay. It's pretty full though. I don't think that could get much fuller. So water. Oh. Need to be pumping, people. Don't worry about these. How are we doing? It would be now that people start passing away from old age, wouldn't it? Really? Water's not a problem. There's loads. Food, we're going to be golden for, I think. Right. So let's get this. I wonder if it would work. I guess I've not done much with the new water physics, so this is the first real experiment, I suppose. Because if we filled that up, that's at the highest point. Would it then just hydrate that by sort of filtering through? Who knows? Right. So, how are we doing? We've got plenty of scrap metal, so that's fine. Nobody's working there anyway. Priority is pumping, which is good. Have we got potatoes? No, we've got wheat. That's alright. The food is sustaining. The carrots are keeping us alive. And they're doing some shifting and some building, to be fair. I think we've got plenty of wheat. The potatoes are going to come in handy, these extra ones here. And it's just what we put in here. I think maybe... maybe more sunflowers, potentially. Hoover is injured. We've got loads of beds now. I put a ton more beds in, just dotted around the place. Wait for logs. Inhabitants. 6. 18. Yeah, that's plenty. With all the kids we've got coming. Can't get all the required materials. Oh yeah, we got no logs. I think it's time to start planting some oaks. I think. Maybe if this works, this could be a rather large replantation. Or I think the term is actually forest. Because we've got all the access we need up to it. So, yeah, that might work. Okay. How we're doing? Water is being pumped. Food is fine. Ingredients are looking good as well. Got 17 vacancies. 10 of which be filled by the kids, and then we're going to have more housing, so that's that sorted. It's looking good. What are we waiting for on that one? Logs again. Yeah. Yes, I don't want to really, mind you. Let's knock the haulers down to 6. I think. Right, water. It brings me Water. Huh. Right, that can go there. And then if we get a storage tank, we can rotate that there. Set it to be water. And put a path in there. Let the experiment begin. So we're gonna play this out. One, just to see how long this water lasts. So we're probably about halfway down already. So maybe that is a job for another time with some dynamite. Hee. And then, because that'll give us more depth, which means more water that we can store during a drought. Same for here. And we can just see how we get on. We do rather need the logs though. So, if someone could cut down these lovely trees. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a little bit brutal, I think. And start just planting chunks. Because if we actually get these not to be cut, they're going to go off and do the pine, aren't they? Which would be better for us. So then we can go for oak in this area. Like that. We could also put some down here. Right, drought survived. This now needs to be a high priority by hauler, because I'm intrigued. Haha. Water's holding up, that's gone back up lovely. That can go back down to... Oh! Ha 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 ha! Look at that! That is going to be today's screenshot. That is epic. How good is that? Why? Ah, well chuffed with that. That gives us a nice safe area to plant trees. Thing to say. But yeah, okay. Right. I'm chuffed with that. Not often things work out, but we've done a fair old bit today. So we're starting to get the old power back, which means we'll start making the flour. Everything is looking good. We just need more beavers. Everything's built. We've got plenty of spare beds. You could... I think we just need to wait for some of these to grow up. There we go. Look at that. Wowzers. Okay. So... I guess we should really start... Let's get rid of that. Let's... yeah. Well, we could do it now, can't we? How far does this dude reach? So if we were to get wood and a forester, that's poor, isn't it? Or on many levels. That's the only downside, isn't it? The fact that you're going to need multiple foresters. But, I mean, that's not bad. That isn't too bad there. Just trying to balance it as to where it's going to get. I can go in that way. I don't know. I need to think about that one. But it worked. Water's going up. Food is first time's just got over 1k. That's very good. I'm pretty pleased with that episode. More power, mills, bakeries, farms, perfect working irrigation, and yeah, I just need to look now to, you know, it might be that we go, right, we'll cut all these down, we'll delete this guy from here, once they're harvested, and we can repurpose him up here, and if we have to put them on different levels, then that's what we do. We can clear out some of these odd level ones where there's just the sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees sort of thing. Whoa, thank you, autosave. Just so there's more available area. But I'm very pleased with that. Very pleased indeed, and I think that's where we're going to leave it for this one. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave us a like. If you're not yet, please subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.